Hey guys, Brandon here with GearRat Outdoors. Getting back to you about the hand fishing kit. Something I forgot in the last one to mention, along with bottles and cans and all the other things. These little things that different kinds of utility line come on when you buy it, or if you get the handle off a kite, those can be modified into hand fishing kits too, with the string wrapped around it, able to throw it out and it let off, and you can use it to reel it back in just like anything else you can hold in your hand like a can. I was going to get back to you a little bit how we're going to put this thing together. So you just got the bottle in the lid here. This lid actually came with still has the shaker part with it, and I'm just keeping that there for now. I'm not sure that I'm going to use it. But first thing I usually do when I'm doing these is get the fishing line. I know you can't see that, but you'll kind of take it, double the end over a little bit there, get you a little bit of a loop, and then I'll just take a little piece of E-tape, put that on there, lower it down into here as low as I can go, and then press it down with my finger just to hold the line inside. And then once you put the cap on, that'll make sure the line's secured to this, so that if you get down to the end of it, it doesn't just go flying off. And then you'd wrap and wrap and wrap, and I'm not gonna put you through all that in this video, but I'll get that done, show it to you when we're done. And then actually I'll also take some of this E-tape, just electrical tape. I'm going to use it to kind of wrap around down here, just because it's helpful to have a little bit of this tape with this kit for a couple reasons. I'll get into later on when we're actually using it. Something else I decided, another modification, is instead of a bobber, I'm going to use that old wine cork. I'll show you about that in a minute too. When I was getting ready to put this together, I happened to pick up the little bait can I had, and here's a funny thing with these two. I don't know if you heard that, but I know you heard that. These actually seal up pretty good. So I think instead of using the lid from the bottle, I may actually use the bait can with the bait in it as the topper for this. It seems secure in there well, and we'll try that out some more. But one of the other modifications I'm going to make to the bottle, and we'll do it with this crappie lid just to show you, crappie bait lid. I got an awl here. I'm going to drill a little hole in the middle of this, use this paracord, and make a little lanyard for this. The lanyard is kind of important with this setup, just because it's easy to have this thing slip out of your hand. We're going to do a hole. It's going to be big enough to get the paracord through, but not too big, because you're just going to tie a knot in the end to secure it. Let's see here. We'll come back through this other side, even it out. Yeah, there we go. See? I don't know if you can see that there. We just kind of drilled a little hole in it. Always be careful when you're using these awls. You can stab yourself right in the hand. So put it down and get the firm surface. I'm actually going to get my knife here. There's a little liner in this I'm going to pop out. Should have probably done this before I tried to drill the hole. It's stuck in there. And I'll just use my pocket knife here to kind of clean out that hole a little bit. Again, being careful not to stab myself in the hand or cut myself. But we got that burrowed out. Let's see here. I got a little piece of just paracord. String that through there. And that hole's about the right size, because it's just barely big enough to get both pieces through there, if you can see that. And pull that down. Just do a little knot. And on itself there. Pull that tight. And you can, if you want to, get a lighter and kind of burn this knot a little bit, and it'll melt that nylon together. Then you just pull it through. You got your lanyard. We'll just screw that on here. Shove it in there. And there we go. There's our handle and bait. And actually, I mean, I don't know. You can see it takes a little bit of pressure to actually pull that off. And if it got to be like where it's a little loose, maybe in the heat, you take some of that E-tape and wrap around there and seal that back up. Alright, so we got the kit together. And like I say, I'll have all that line and tape on there. Then I'm going to take that cork. And what I did with that is I got a little eyelet from a frame kit. See if you can see that. Anyway, for like a picture frame kit, I'm going to get in one end of this cork we're just going to screw that into it. Now, this is just a bobber, so I'm not expecting it to have to hold on too tight, and if I were to lose a cork, I'm not going to be heartbroken. Just about like any piece of fishing lure, you can't get too attached. That holds in there pretty well. So we got our little bobber there. You can get your some of your nail polish out and paint on there if you want to brighten it up a little bit. Then I'm just going to take my fishing hook, stick that right in there. So now I know where that's at, and I don't have to worry about it sneaking into my finger when I'm trying to open this thing up. Like I said earlier, you could have the little multi-tool in there if you want. You drop your little hook and bobber and your little weight. Just drop those inside there. Pop your bait handle canister in there, and there you go. That thing's ready to head out as soon as we get the string on it. You could put a little extra string or anything else you got room for, a little couple jigs or topwater lure, anything you want in that thing. Carry it with you. When I get it all fully together, I'll give you a weight on it and everything. But I just kind of wanted to give you an idea there how we're putting this thing together, and we'll let you see it when we try it out tomorrow. Y'all have a good night. Take care.